G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficing Me, and it's a really exciting time. We've got our Stabicraft 2250 out on the water. We're going to Tangalooma Island for 3 nights for its maiden voyage. We have got 3 objectives that we want to do for this trip. The first thing we want to do is have fun. The second thing we want to do is we want to test out how this 2250 goes with 8 blokes on board. And the third thing we want to do is we want to catch fish. So let's hope we can nail those 3 things in these 3 days. Let's get out there!
So we're against the swell in the wind. The wind and the swell are against each other. As the tide's going out, the wind is blowing against it, so it's chopped up the water and it's a bit of a tougher ride. But the 2250, I tell you what, is eating this up for dinner, lunch and breakfast. Holy moly. I've never been so comfortable in this rough seas.
Yeah, the conditions are pretty poor, but it's notorious around here at the start of the passage, where you've got the tide coming in to the passage. It's almost like the mouth of a river, and it's not pretty at all with the conditions that we're in. But yeah, there's a bit of sea spray, but we're dry and we're safe, and yeah, pretty happy.
Look, drop anyway. Lift him a little bit more, mate. That's about it, I think. Aren't you offloading?
Not offloading yet. So all we're doing now is just finding our accommodation. We're in one of these villas over here. So we dropped off a couple of guys to check us in, and also go to the watercraft boys because they're different to accommodation. You've got to find your mooring. We know we're on mooring 8. You just got to let them know that you're here and double check. And now we're going to find which mooring 8 is. And then we can settle in, get to the beach, roughly where our accommodation is, and then offload this sucker. Yeah, it's 8. Shut the gate. Sweet as. We found the... Yeah. Yeah.
That's good because we'll be
Yeah.
just over here.
Yeah.
So I reckon James here, if he just pulls us in over here, whatever.
Yeah, somewhere to the right maybe of that. Well, so what happened is our tender, which is our little inflatable, we forgot the floor. So it's useless. So now the boys, to get back from the mooring, they have to swim. And We've got the strongest swimmers plus our captain, my son James, and they're gonna swim back after they've tied this up onto the mooring. A rookie error really. Now we've got this big inflatable and it's bloody useless to us. Plus an electric motor, all the bells and whistles, and it's no good.
Have at least a couple of crossovers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Hey? Yeah. The perfect diving board. Refreshing.
Well done, mate. How'd you go? Well, that was a success, but it's the hard way of doing it. So what we've got to do, I'm going to call my youngest son. We've got one more guy that has to turn up on the island yet, and he's coming by the ferry, so hopefully he can bring the pump and the floor for the boat over tomorrow morning. So that should be good. Hey, James.
Yeah, beach swimming.
Yeah.
It's good exercise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Minutes up the road from here, and I thought about rolling up.
Well done.
Okay.
I'm not spilling any of mine.
Straight in the top. Straight in
Thanks,
the
Gav.
Well done, Skip. Thanks for driving.
It's a little bit
Thank
weird.
you.
Well done, boys. No problem.
Cheers.
Oh.
That's a saucy little number.
Isn't it?
Cool.
Ooh.
Gin.
That's refreshing.
Well, day two hasn't started too well. As you can see, it's hammering down, and it's been like that all day. The poor boat's been sitting out there, probably full of water by now. We're going to have to check after lunch. At least we've got our gear though. That's our floor, and there should be a pump in there as well. So that's arrived, so we can get our little tender and we can go and get into the boat without having to swim to it. But we can't go fishing in this, so we're just going to have to wait for it to calm down. It's about 2 in the afternoon. Hopefully we have a late lunch and then maybe get out there for a couple of hours fishing in the shelter of Moreton Island. Well, the weather's finally cleared up, but it's not good news. We're going to use the tender to get out to the boat and put the bilge on. Forecast increased to thunderstorms and possible severe thunderstorms and rain, and quite frankly we don't want to go out in that. So we might as well hope that the forecast is correct for tomorrow, which is supposedly fine. And we're going to have a whole full day on the water to be able to hopefully catch some fish. But we are having fun.
So here we are at Tangalooma, and I'm watching a series of entirely unprofessional mariners trying to put together a boat. How do you think this is going to turn out? The guy on the right has been drinking piss since 7 o'clock. The guy on the left since 8 o'clock. The young fellow on the left here is the only sober one amongst us, and the guy controlling the camera we've got questions about.
Thanks, Commodore Chris.
Anytime.
Here you go. Put that on there.
Oh, there, yeah.
We're there. Cool. It's a cool little boat, I've got to say. It was pretty funny watching him trying to put the motor on.
I've had it for 3 years.
What could go wrong? Hey, Bri, are you nervous?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
What did you... Is that something important he just dropped? No, you got to bring the handle around to the front, Bri. The other way around, yeah, that's it. That's the way, that's the way.
Grab that engine, mate.
This could go a lot of strange ways.
The village is looking for you.
You don't have to give it so much gear. Which way are we going? It's very sensitive, so. You're trying to turn the way. No, it's the opposite. Yeah, there you go.
So what are we doing now?
Well, yeah, just come up to the right-hand side of the Yamaha, and I can grab onto it. Oh.
Trying to reach out for the boat. Gone the wrong way.
Holy shit! Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Wait.
Grab it.
Oh. Okay, don't hit the. We gotta make sure that we don't hit that propeller. Oh. I could just bring you around. Okay. Alright. Sit in the middle of the boat. I can. I'll lift that ladder up, lift it up.
Lift it up.
Yeah, lift it up. Lift the ladder up.
Up.
Yep, up. Can you grab the boat?
Yep.
Got it? Oh. Oh. There's a fair bit of water in here. Looks like it all staying at the back of the boat though. Okay. Yeah, just come around. Yeah. Over there.
Fuck, there's a bit of water.
Yeah.
You got the bilge done?
Yeah, it's running.
So we're gonna get the gears.
There's a Sahi.
Yeah, 100%.
Shit, is it going to take the weight?
Huh?
Is it going to be able to take the weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that, a case of that, is it? I reckon, no, if we got a case of a side. Oh,
Yeah, there's lager box of it, yeah. Back in there.
worst case, we bring it back on. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, she's nearly under.
Yeah, she does. There's not much between the gunnels and the bow there, mate.
No. But they are loaded up.
A lot more loaded up than when they left.
Yeah. Oh! Look out!
This is embarrassing, seriously.
Someone grab that front one.
I can actually say that is some of the worst pieces of mariner skills I've ever seen. That was quite funny. Good driving, Brian.
Just weren't pulling noise.
Well, that was an adventure. Brian did a pretty good job, I must say. No fault to the driver. It was tough conditions out there. Choppy, white caps, the wind was blowing like a million knots. Jeez, that was fun.
Well, good news. Today is lovely and fine. The tendering process went pretty good this morning. Straight to the boat, no worries. It takes a bit to get used to. Well, it does for me. That's why I'm getting a lot of the other fellas to go out and do it. Because I'm just as bad. Although Gavin seemed to nail the trip out this morning really easily. But the main thing today is to catch some fish. And I don't mean just a few keepers, I mean something decent that we can all have a big feed and a big feast on tonight. Or maybe even a bit of sushi on the boat, nice and fresh. Oh, it's only 7:15. We're doing good. Is it really? Yeah. This is pretty handy. This little siphon hose, it's got a little ball bearing in the end. I'm sure many of you guys have used this, but this is only the second time I've ever used it. When we're down on a bit of fuel, we've got 4 jerry cans for this trip, gives us extra 80 litres, and you just jiggle the hose instead of sucking on the thing and getting a mouthful of fuel. You jiggle the hose, if that ball bearing goes up and down, it makes that suction, and then you can just siphon from your jerry can straight into the boat. It's pretty cool. It takes a bit of a while, but you know, probably 5 minutes a jerry can.
Bit of chop at the moment.
Yeah, the change of the tide's about an hour, so that might level it out a bit. Yeah. Hopefully, we might have the slack for a few hours. Let's hope.
Hey James, can you ask Mark what sort of sauce he wants?
What sauce do you want?
Barbecue, please.
Barbecue.
So we're going to have a bit of brekkie, and then we're going to throw a line in. But I just didn't want to mix pillies with a bacon and egg wrap. Not for me. The swell's a little bit swelly, so it's not perfect conditions. We're about an hour away from the change of the tide, so I hope that might calm things down a bit. But we're out here. That's the main thing, and we'll be dropping a line finally soon.
Just careful of motor, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a bit more.
Got him.
Oh, it's a little red.
There we go.
Little red emperor.
Emperor, yeah. Oh, that's a good fish for the boat.
Yeah, that's a good sign for the first fish of the boat.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
We are christened with a little red emperor.
Oh, Kerry's on as well.
Hey! Oh yeah, look at this.
Come on, you mother. This is what we came for.
Might be another red. Well done. And shall we go back?
See you guys. Oh, this looks a bit better.
Oh! Oh, it's a Moa.
What is it?
It's a Mo. It's a nice fish, yeah.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah, they're not. You give them to your mother-in-law. No, they're not good eating.
No.
No, but
Still
they're
a good catch.
bloody good fish though. Yeah. Lovely fish.
They're down there.
That is a ripper of a fish. I mean, you can keep it if you want, Kerry, but yeah.
Well done, mate.
Well
We're
done.
away.
Well
Let's
done.
go, boys.
What a ripper. Yeah, they got some good pull on them, don't they?
Whee! Off we go.
Nice job, Kerry.
Good stuff. We're away. Let's go.
Oh, Gavin's on.
Is your drag okay?
Ah! Oh no!
Did you pull the hooks or did it break?
You feel your sinker still on there? Yeah.
He's back on again.
Yeah, just careful.
Sort of.
Don't have to go
Yeah,
far.
pull up and wind. Pull up and wind.
Use your rod, bend the rod and lift
That's
it up.
it.
He's on. He's coming your way, Bri.
Yeah, move the, if you got rods out, bring him in.
Oh, I don't know what he is, but he looks alright.
Oh, it's
He's a good size.
Very little raccoon.
Hey, back over here. Back over here. Oh, he's not happy.
Nice one.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. That could be a keeper.
I'll do this. Oh, small.
Kerry's got one too.
Kerry's on as well, so that's a little rat kingy.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he's gone. He was a good fish too, that one.
You can't be far
Let's measure him. Where's the brag mat?
Yeah, on Brian's side. What's that? A big mat, drag mat.
Brag mat. Oh, well,
Maybe tissue. No, maybe tissue.
yeah, there should be a roll-up mat there.
Oh, he's 50 something. Yeah, like 55 on the dot.
55.
But they're gonna be way.
We're 5 centimetres short.
Oh, has he got to be 60?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Give him a bit of a swim, Gav.
He's swimming.
Well done. Good call.
He might be a little small, I think.
It's a good fish. Maybe not big enough, but it's still a good fish.
He's got a good little swim on him. Just put yourself down. Here we go. Oh, close.
Oh.
There you go.
Well done.
Hey, nice one. Oh, so close again.
53.
Too small.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, there's a bit of excitement.
One of them, we're going to eventually cross that magic number.
So we're at the artificial reef just north of Moreton. We've caught a few kingies, obviously undersized, but it's still a heck of a lot of fun. And yeah, what a great session we're having at the moment. So we've got a kingy and a cobia.
Okey.
So hooks
You down? I just got to get some line there. Got him.
Paulie's on. Still on, Paulie.
Get that fish out, yeah?
Nice fish, Christopher.
I gotta get the pliers.
There's a pretty big one. Just get him out of that net.
Get what?
Just talking bad.
Between his legs. There's a frag mat.
Frag mat. Oh. I can't see it.
Net, Dad. Dad.
Oh, you.
We'll get another one.
They're down there.
You might get it back here. Once they put their head down, they'll just go.
Oh, you're joking. Still too small.
Go again, Paul.
59. 59. Back she goes.
Where's the fish? Oh,
What happened,
1
Paulie?
centimetre.
He just came on an angle and then pulled the hook out.
I mean, that shit happens. You didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes they just come out, they're just not quite hooked.
Oh, the head shakes here.
Yeah, I'm getting them. Trying to bite it.
Well, I'm on.
James is on.
Oh,
James on?
James? I'm fighting the current and I have a big sinker, so
Yeah, it could be a little squire.
yeah, it could be a small fish.
So that was the bites you were getting.
That's what it was. A little red emperor.
Yeah.
First fish here.
Yeah, we've had to move out from the north of Moreton. It got too lumpy out there. Another bit of a disappointing decision we had to make. I think here comes another Staby, is it? Or some type of Stabicraft?
No.
Oh no, yeah. Inflatable, yeah. Yeah, so we had to make the decision to come back into some sheltered waters. We had a couple of good sessions, but not much, and it just got too bad out there to fish. So now we're at Cowan, and yeah, pulling in one little one so far, and we'll see how we go.
Thank you, Brian. That, sure. Why not? Look at that, Marky B. If that ain't living, what is? That's living. Cheers. Wow.
Well, we're not catching any fish, but got a margarita.
Go.
Very nice.
They're nice actually, Barnes.
Gotta get them off the boat, mate.
But when you mix it,
Bananas on the boat.
Is that like snakes on a
Do you
string?
want?
Snakes on the plane?
So it seems like we inadvertently brought bananas on the boat, and our luck has turned bad. So I wondered why. We should have had a great day today. The weather looked good, but the weather out there wasn't what was forecast. So James just found a packet of bananas there. That's what it was.
It's just not a nice place.
honestly, Marky, what more could you want? Sunshine, ocean, sausages,
Fish.
fish. You could want that. Fishing's still fun even without the fish. Absolutely.
Yep.
By God, that was nice. And those little bits of lemon when they soak up the alcohol, you suck on them, oh, they're heaven.
Thank you, mate. Beautiful.
Chris?
Yes, please.
No.
Oh, barbecue, please.
funny.
I really like the way he's fucking got them little.
Fucking swallowed the hook.
Oh well, that's break the drought.
Is he sharp around the sides, is he?
His spine's on the top of his back.
Gone.
So at this point, we were having a lot of fun and there was music playing in the background. So that's why the footage is a little bit funny and there's not a lot of it. It's a Fishos system. They're very popular. And I can say it's the first time that we've ever had a stereo system on a boat. So I can't tell you how it compares to other systems. I just know that when you've got a gathering of blokes, they do like to have a little bit of music in the background. And, you know, it went over really well to have those tunes, especially while underway or when we were just relaxing or having some lunch. It was good to listen to some music.
Got him!
Got him!
Got him!
Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
Beaver?
I got it. Well, I got that. You might be able to cross that line around.
What is he, Mahi?
That's a mother-in-law's fish.
Oh, they're the ones you don't eat. Oh, you finally caught a keeper, mate, and nobody wants to eat it.
At Cowan and Bulwar, you tend to catch a lot of small fish. It's still fun, but most of the stuff we were catching were snapper, about 20 centimetres size, so way undersized. Paul did end up catching what we think is a blue Maori cod, but we're not exactly sure on that. If you know what species it is, let us know in the comment section below. Are you right just here? I might go up and help. Well, here ends, I suppose, a successful day of fun and mateship. 8 people on a boat, very roomy on the 2250.
Comfortable.
But the third one, the fish.
No fish.
That's the elephant or the big fish in the room. Unfortunately, we caught one keeper, which is a small sweetlip, barely sized, but the person that caught it has never eaten sweetlip before, so he's going to enjoy it. But anyway, that's fishing for you. But I'll tell you what, it's ended up a beautiful evening, hasn't it?
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we'll drown our sorrows of no fish at the bar. And we bid the boat farewell. Well, the boys are going over in the tender for the last time. Got the gear on the beach. We're a heck of a lot lighter going home than we are coming here, I tell you. Well, just for interest's sake, we took 8 cartons of beer, which isn't light, 4 full jerry cans of fuel, everyone's gear that they needed, plus an inflatable boat, and a lot more, and 8 big guys. So although we didn't do that well in the fish department, we caught a lot of fish, but just not a lot of keepers. We still did well in the fun department. It was a great test with 8 men in a 2250, and well, it was a good test for the boat overall with all that weight in terrible conditions. I suppose that's when you want your boat to perform at its best, when the conditions are horrible. It's all fun when the conditions are great and you've got a powerful boat and you can go fast and go anywhere and not have any uncomfortable moments, but at the end of the day, you want your boat to perform when there's trouble ahead or when you get caught in a storm or a swell or something like that. So I'm really happy with how it's gone, and so are the rest of the boys. I'll tell you what though, catching up with some of my mates, a few of them, well, 2 more we can take on this trip now because we've got 8. It's really valuable time spending with good blokes and just sort of mixing it up again like we were in our teens. It's pretty special. All right, we better start packing and doing our thing and getting back home. So, one last thing to do, and that is name the boat. So, Brian, what do you reckon?
I think we call it Morning Glory.
Oh. Next, Paulie.
I heard a good name for a boat was called Unsinkable 2.
Unsinkable 2.
Yeah, so I like that one.
I don't mind that. Gary?
G'day. After being on this boat for 3 days and in the enjoyment out on the open water and in the channel, Mr. Versatile.
Oh, Mr. Versatile.
It's a very versatile boat.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Juicy, what would you name the boat?
Big Black.
Big Black.
I do think I like Out There.
Out there, you do like Out There.
I like Out There.
Well, there's one for Out There.
I'm an Out There man.
Better than Big Black. Probably more culturally appropriate.
So there were 3 things that we wanted to do. We wanted to, first of all, have fun, and I think we did that. There's plenty of evidence of us having fun on this excellent boat. And the second thing was to, well, test the 2250 out. And with 8 guys, I think we certainly done that with all the gear and everything. Well, you could see how it performed in pretty bad conditions. So there's another tick. And catch some fish. Well, again, the conditions weren't great. We were put in a position where you're not going to catch a lot of big fish where we were. Well, you can, but it wasn't as likely as if we were right out there. But hey, you can only take the conditions for what they are, and you've got to do what you're given, or do the best with what you are given. So we did that, and look, it's not about catching fish. Yes, it is. But you can still have fun, especially with your mates, just going out there and trying your best. And we did catch a lot of fish. They just weren't keepers, except for maybe 1 or 2. But look, we tried our best and we made a good fist of it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a big fishy thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.